Welcome back to Spent Too Much Diecast. What is going on, crew? Welcome back to the channel. To all my returning crew members, if you are new here, welcome to Spent Too Much Diecast. We do all different types of diecast unboxings: Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Jada, Fast and the Furious, fan home, cartooned, full collections, full series, all that good stuff. Alrighty, so I was at the store the other day and I found some new 1/18 scales pink slips put out by Jada. So with their new pink slip line, they carry them in all different sizes, all the way from 1/64th all the way up to 1/18th here. They are pretty cool. I'm glad to see that Jada brought back the 1/18th scales, because I think that it is pretty cool. I do believe they collab with another company, which is right here, Solido. So Solido actually makes the cars, and then Jada basically puts their logos and their stuff on it and then sells it as a Jada car here in the States. But they are a product of Solido. So if you actually look up Solido, you can possibly find the same car in different colors. So they do offer them in different colors under the Solido name. But here is the Jada version of the pink slips. We have the Porsche 911 GT3 RS in like this burgundy color, and oh, does this look cool. So I did end up finding the whole wave there. It was the Porsche 911, it was a Toyota GR Supra, and it was a Shelby, I think it's the Shelby Cobra in teal, which that one looked pretty cool too, but I only picked up the Porsche. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing unboxed and take a closer look at it. Alrighty, crew, and we are back. All right, so before we get started taking a look at this diecast, again, I just like to say thank you to all my crew members out there, everybody who likes, share, comment, subscribed, all that good stuff. It is because of you, the crew members, that we are able to do these videos and grow this channel. So if you are new here, take 2 seconds, go down below, hit the subscribe button, join the Spend Too Much Diecast crew, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. Also check out our social media, Instagram and Facebook. Basically, we are all found at Spend Too Much Diecast. So typing that in anywhere and you will find us. All right, so again, a little bit of background for the 1/18 scales in case you guys are new or this is your first one seeing it. I do have a bunch of them actually, so I am going to try my hardest to get more of them unboxed, because I do have a lot of the older ones, I do have some of the newer ones, all that good stuff. So I am going to try my hardest to get these unboxed and put out here on the channel so you guys can see them, because they are pretty cool. So like I said, the main company that does make these are Solido, and then Jada basically puts their logos on it and resells it. Solido does offer these cars in way more colors. So if you don't like this color or you want to find another one, definitely check out Solido, because they probably will have this color or this casting in a different version. And what I'm talking about is right there, you can see there is the Solido in black, and then it has their number on it. So 1/18th Porsche 911 992 GT3 RS made in Bangladesh. And then you can see Jada puts their marking as well. So Jada's item number is 36469, and then it has the Jada information, because they did collab with some companies over in Europe to give us a lot more diecast both here and in Europe as well. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at this. Like I said, this is the scale 1/18th, so it's the bigger scale compared to the 1/24th. And I'm going to try my hardest to take a look at everything, because it is very detailed for this casting. The only thing with the Solido versions are there's no opening hood and no opening trunk. So basically all you get is the opening hood, or sorry, the opening doors to see the interior. But other than that, you don't get a motor or anything like that. It also does come with a cool display back here. And at the end of the video, I'll show you what I do with my display. That way, if you guys want to repeat it or see what I do, it is kind of cool how I display mine. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and take a look at the front. Of course, the whole base is plastic, which goes up to the front here, but I mean, you can see that there's detail in the lights, the side lights, you got the headlights, you even got plastic up here for the vent, 2 different types of plastic, which is pretty cool. You do get the Porsche logo, and then you do have these vents on the fender, which are plastic, which are pretty cool. And then look at the detailed wheel. You have the Porsche logo on the calipers. You got the rotors back there. You got more plastic for this like wide body kit. And yes, the front suspension does move left and right, so that is pretty cool. As for rolling the vehicle is kind of hard to roll. It's not like a 1/24th or 1/32. And then we'll try to look at the interior. You do have the wiper blades, all that stuff. I love the maroon color. You don't see many of these cars in this maroon color. You do get the GT3 RS on the door, which is cool. You do get side mirrors, another plastic vent there. It does have the plastic for the windows. The door jamb, or the door panels are all made out. It's got GT3 on the sill. Then there is the interior. You can see they put stickers behind the dash, on the steering wheel, and the center console. The seats have graphics on it to make it look like it's carbon fibered. We do have the GT3 RS on the top of the seat. So we do get a little bit of more detail inside, which is really nice. Then you do get these plastic parts on the top as well. Going along to the back, again, there's the rotors and everything, does say Porsche on it. You got more plastic for this lip, which goes all the way around. I do believe the exhaust has like black painted on it. So we do get like the European license plate. It does have a little, my license plate is a little scratched. Oh, actually it might, no. It's a little dirty. It looks like it's scratched and it's got a little bit of glue on it. So I'll have to try to wipe that out. But you do have the European license plate, 911 GT3 RS. Of course, you get all the details here. Details in the back here, which is plastic. The spoiler is plastic. I'm glad they put that little bit of styrofoam in there to keep it for shipping. But two-tone color wing, which looks really nice. Then here is the passenger side, is going to be exactly the same. We do have the opening doors. There you can see inside there a little bit better, some of the graphics. So overall, pretty cool. So you guys are going to definitely have to let me know if you're able to scoop this one up. I'm guessing it being a Porsche is going to be popular. Like I said, it does not roll very good, but the wheels do move along with the steering wheel. So there is that. All right, and then real quick, I'm going to snap it into the display to show you how I do that. All right, crew, and here it is. All right, so I did notice some difference between the new boxes and the old boxes. So in the old boxes, it actually had the printing here of the vehicle name, and then up here it just said pink slips. So now they changed it and they put the pink slip logo and the car name, and it's no longer down here. So this is how I did my original boxes, so I'm just going to keep it the same even though it doesn't have the name. I cut this out of the box and put it down there because, like I said before, it had their names on it, but it kind of still looks like it's in the package. And then in the back there, you can see the city skyline. So that is actually the back of the cardboard box, which I cut out, and then I used double-sided tape to tape it back there because then it kind of looks cool. And then this is a cool way to display your vehicle in the case that it takes, and then you can stack them or do whatever if you got more or less of them. I will probably trim the back there just to make it look more flush. But yeah, so there it is, guys. So there is the unboxing of the 1/18th scale Porsche 911 GT3 RS by Pink Slips / Solido. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, help grow the channel by subscribing if you're not already and following us on social media. But until next time, thank you for watching another unboxing here at Spend Too Much Diecast, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye.